MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2018 AL West champion, Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Garrett Cole gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike one to start the at-bat. Harper, the runner at second with one away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. His career line against Garrett Cole, very strong, 10 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Behind 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Jake Arrieta is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Hoskins gathers it in. Here's another 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Now another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Pereira is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Here he comes again. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Franco is retired, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Nick Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 5 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Harper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, it'll be Tyler White. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Sinker down around the knees, gets the called strike. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. White is off at first with 2 away. 1-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The short hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. 1 strike now from Cole. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Chirinos recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
One strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos.
For the Astros, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he takes strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, George Springer. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1-1.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Right.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the stretch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 0-2 once more. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 left for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Out to short for Segura. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So a runner on first with one out now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Correa, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he pops it up. Franco in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Popped straight up. Arrieta take charge himself out there, and there's two down. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yulievsky.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he gets ahead 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. Two straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The set and the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set. The 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good
Now
sinker.
batting.
He just happens to put that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bad hit out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Josh Reddick. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. The 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Astros leave him loaded. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
One strike now from Cole. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bregman will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Robinson Chirinos.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 1-1 to Chirinos. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
1 strike.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
The center fielder,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Springer leads off second with one gone in the inning. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The batter, number one, shortstop, Carlos.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 out with the man at first. There goes Bregman off at first. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Segura.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3.
And now Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Michael Brantley will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. To third. And quickly there are 2 away.
The first baseman,
digging in to try it again. Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 1 here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. He brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Chris Davinsky takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
JT Realmuto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now
digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Williams.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-0. A bullet to first base.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies 1. Striding in for Houston, Tyler White.
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
First offering on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Josh Reddick 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The catcher, number 28. Robinson.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 1-1 home is a ball down and away.
2-1.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and he misses it. And he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Brantley going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Will Harris enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 36, Will Harris. Now batting, third baseman, Michael.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Four runs here in this half inning. The 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written the K next to his name in this one. But the damage is done as the Phils strike for 4 on this grand slam. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's 1-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Oh, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-1. is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Phillies 5 and the Astros 2. Digging in now, Nick Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nick Williams.
He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Harris has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. It just misses off the inside for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Andrew McCutchen would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're still out in front 5-2. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Hit hard down the right field line. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run, but this will land untouched. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, one thing he definitely didn't want was a long at bat here to start off this 9th inning. This could really jeopardize whether he can complete this game or not.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First offering on its way. Here's a check swing, a foul ball. Right back to the mound for Arrieta, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Runner at second, 1 away, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Tyler White will bat next. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Herrera, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
(5-2) the final score tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Jake Arrieta pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The loss goes to Hector Rondon. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.